Alrighty, first graders, it is time for our math today. Page 319 and 320 looks like this. Has the two clocks on the top. We'll start with this one here. It's just asking us simply, what time is it? And the minute hand is over the 8, and the hour hand is between the 3 and the 4. So we know with the hour hand between the 3 and the 4, it's not quite 4 o'clock yet, it's still 3. And then if we count, let's see, we know that this is 30 minutes. So we do 35, 40. So we know that this is 3:40. And then the next clock there, it gives us, it says 12:10, and we have to set the clock. So we know that we want our hour hand at the 12. So we have 12 o'clock there. But if we want 12:10, we have to take our minute hand, go 5 minutes and 10 minutes. So your clock should look like this with your hour hand on the 12 and your minute hand over the 2 for 12:10. Then for the next one there, you just want to find the sum of the sides. If each side is 3 centimeters long here, and so we know centimeters, we're going to use the small side on our rulers. So we're going to measure each side for 3 and 3 and 3 for the top and 3 for the side. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3. And what is the total? Find the sum of all the sides. And for number 4, count the cents and add. We can see here we have 1 and 2 quarters and a nickel and a dime. So we can just count up each individually, and then all together, how many coins do we have? How much money? And for number 5, it just says 456. We want to know how many hundreds are in 456. If we look at our little house here, we can see that the 4 is in the hundreds. So there are 4 hundreds in 456. The next one, 283, we want to know how many ones. So if we look here in our ones column, we can see that there are 3 ones in 283. And the last one for 874, we want to know how many are in the tens place. How many tens in 874? If we look in our tens place here, we know the 7. So we just fill those in. For the bottom, we just have some sums, just some addition. And on the next page, it says, look at the pictures, write the correct numbers. So for the first one here with all the flowers, it says vases. So how many vases do we have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vases. So we'll fill that in for 7 vases. And then flowers in each vase. You can see that there are 2 flowers in each vase. And we want to know how many flowers in all. So we have to count by 2s to figure that out. So if we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So 14 flowers in all. So if we move to the next one, I'd ask how many nests do we have? We can see we have 1, 2, and 3. And how many birds are in each nest? We can see that there's 2 in each nest. And so how many birds in all? We can see 2, 4, and 6. So 6 birds in all. And for this one here, number 2, it says draw 2 cookies in each cookie jar. So make sure to draw 2 in each jar. And I asked, how many jars do we have? Well, we can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 jars. And then it says cookies in each jar. Well, it asks us to draw 2, so there will be 2 cookies in each jar. And how many cookies in all? So if we did draw 2 here, or 2 in each jar, we would have 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then for here, the number 3, it says circle each group of 2. So for every 2, you're going to circle. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 ladybugs in all. So you could circle 2 this way, up and down. You could circle 2 across and just make a few groups of them. So circle each group of 2. So if you were to circle them, how many groups would you have? Well, you would have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 groups. And how many ladybugs in each group? Well, they asked us to circle each group of 2. So we would have 2 in each group. And if we counted up all the ladybugs, we said that there are 16 in all. Okay, and for number 4 here, we're going to write the sums and mark the dot to make this sentence true. So we'll start here with our equation. So we know 7 plus 4, we know that equals 11. And 9 plus 3, well, we know that is 12. So we have 7 plus 4 equals 11, and 9 plus 3 equals 12. Well, we know that 11 and 12 are not equal numbers, so we can cross that out. And are we going to use our greater than or less than? Well, we know that we want the mouth to point to the larger number. So we know that we're going to be using our less than symbol. So we can color that in, which means that 11 is less than 12, or 7 plus 4 is less than 9 plus 3. And then you have one more to do on your own, and that's all for your math today.